Hello, my name is Ree and I am on a mission to go from 0 to 50,000 YouTube subscribers in 6 months. And we are 4 days in now and I have hit the 100 subscriber mark, which it sounds like a small number, but honestly, I am celebrating all of these little big wins because every subscriber is a human being. Every person, every number is a person. It's so incredible to just see the support and to see the comments and people sharing, and just the support has just been incredible. And it just reminded me of why I created this mission. Is really, it's not about the 50,000 subscribers, it's about the journey. It's all about the in-between. And already the way that people have showed up and the way that this has just brought people together, people that I haven't spoken to in years have been reaching out to me and sharing tips and things like that. And then there's been other people who are also kind of trying to get into YouTube or trying to be more consistent, and that's then inspired them, and then we're on this journey together, and it's just been so incredible. And I think it's so important to have these goals in lives, because our lives because it shapes our journey. And again, the path that we take on that journey isn't necessarily going to look a specific way. I think that's where the flexibility comes in, and for sure the goals are going to shift and all of that stuff as well. But I think if you have something solid that you're working towards, then you can work backwards and figure out all of the in-between stuff. And my heart is just so full. And let me actually do my hair at the same time, because I am going out in it's supposed to be now. But the support has just been incredible, and just everything is just aligning, with travel plans. So this week, for example, I am in London for a week and I'm heading to Valencia on Monday. And then after that, I'm gonna go to Ibiza. So I convinced my uncle to go to Ibiza for his birthday. He kind of already had, oh my goodness, I hope this works. He was already thinking about it, but just me being here, I was able to just help him lock that in. And so we are gonna be going to, guys, this is an absolute mess. Oh my gosh, we'll see. Yeah, we were able to lock that in, and that perfectly aligned with dates because I'm going to Amsterdam after Spain. And so it makes sense to go from Valencia to Ibiza to Amsterdam, and then from Amsterdam I will be going to, where am I going? Sweden. And a big surprise that I wanted to share with you guys is I am walking from France to Spain in around 35 to 40 days. And the funny thing is, I do not like to walk. I am not a walker. So, and the reason why is not because I don't like walking, but I get crazy runner's itch. So my skin is just it inflames, it's so itchy and painful, and I get it when I go on really long walks or if I go on runs. And so I basically avoid those things like the plague. And yeah, so I kind of have adopted this mentality that I don't go for long walks and I don't go on runs and things like that. But now I'm just you know what? There are things that are in my control that can make this more comfortable and more doable, the kind of clothes that I'm wearing, not wearing any tight gym stuff, and wearing things like linen and breathable things, making sure I have super comfy shoes. I've seen that you can take antihistamines, I believe, that helps with the itch. And so I'm just okay, there must be a way that I can do this. And I did challenge myself to I think it was a 2-day hike in Vietnam. And that was walking for hours and hours and hours every single day, trekking through the mountains. So, and I've done a ton of hikes in Bali as well. Oh my gosh, this is not what I was expecting the hair to be like. Yeah, and so I was like, instead of thinking about ways why I can't do things, I'm like, what is a way that I can do this and can make it work? And so of course I'm going in super hard, and I'm deciding to just walk from one country to the next country. And it's a pilgrimage, so it's called the Camino de Santiago. So you kind of finish at, okay, it's not too bad. You finish up at the church, and it's this like pilgrimage that is supposed to be this like super spiritual journey. And that's actually the main reason why I came to Europe, was to do this like pilgrimage. Oh my gosh, what is this? And so I feel like I can't come to Europe and not do the thing that I originally set out to do, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna do the pilgrimage, and I ordered my pilgrimage passport yesterday. So basically, for you to go into specific hotels, you need to show that you're a pilgrim. And yeah, so basically there's like this pilgrim passport, and you get different stamps for everywhere that you check in. And yeah, I am nervous because I'm doing this alone, so I'm not getting a guide or anything like that. They have very clear signages for the Camino, so a lot of people have done it solo. Most people do like tours, but I really prayed a lot about this year and had a very clear message that God was going to guide me, and that I need to do this solo, and that I am going to meet people along the way, and I will only be alone if I want to be alone, and when I want to open myself up to connect with people, then the people will be there. So yeah, I'm feeling very excited about this journey. Of course, I'll be documenting it, so I'll probably be posting more often actually. Okay, the hair doesn't look too bad. I'll probably be posting more often because it's going to be daily, so that's going to be way too much content to like do on a weekly basis. So yeah, I'm wondering like if you guys have done it before. Do you have any recommendations? Do you have any hotel recommendations for the way? Do you guys have any shoe recommendations? For clothes, I have most of my stuff is linen anyway, so that's easy. But for shoes, I need to feel like I'm walking on a cloud for 40 days. I need comfort, and I need to buy it as soon as possible so I can break them in, because I'm going to be doing this in like, I don't know, like 2-3 weeks or something like that. So yeah, pretty soon. So any recommendations I would really appreciate. Anything that you think I would need, because I'm going to be packing super light, like a tiny backpack. Yeah, so all I can think about is what I would need is like obviously a change of clothes, skincare. For me, we can't not do the whole skincare thing. Maybe some like plasters, obviously a water bottle. I can't think of anything else that I would need. Maybe a torch, but I'm not going to be walking at night. I'm going to be starting at sunrise, so around like 6 a.m. and finishing it around like 1 p.m. So I'm not going to do any walking at night. And then just like power banks for my phone. But that's all I can think about. So if there's anything that you guys can think about, if you guys have done like a long hike before, then I would love your advice. I'd love your tips. Definitely if you've done the Camino de Santiago. I'll be doing it from France to Spain, so that's the longest route. You can do it from Portugal and from other places, but I wanted to do the longest, the longest, most difficult pilgrimage, because I feel like go hard or go home, all or nothing. So yeah, share with me your experiences. I'm excited to share this journey with you. And again, for me, it's not about the end goal, it's about the journey in between and the people that I get to connect with, and the people's stories that I get to hear about, and the revelations and the reflections that I get, and then I get to share with you guys, and maybe that inspires you, or maybe you inspire me, or like whatever it is. And so I'm just so excited for this journey. I feel like for sure I've started this YouTube channel now, but it's only just begun. Like this week has really just been about family. I've been networking in London, so did like a time left dinner. I'll maybe show a little clip here. It's where you basically meet strangers for dinner every week. So every Wednesday I'll meet with different strangers. It's really cool because I do that around the world as well. So did it in Bali, did it in London, did it in Manchester. I've been doing it in Spain and everywhere that I'm traveling to. So I did that yesterday, and then I did the photo shoot on Tuesday and caught up with a really close friend of mine. We're basically sisters, and yeah, just been having like dinner with friends and like catch-ups and stuff. So it really just feels like the calm before the storm right now. And the next 2 weeks are also going to be like tons of social, and then I'm stripping back. Like we are going raw. So I'm excited for you to see the contrast of that, and the lessons, and the challenges, the wins. I'm hoping that the YouTube is going to be growing as well. So there's also that, just seeing something grow from nothing. And yeah, I'm so excited, but I do have to start going, and I think the hair looks okay. What do you guys think? I went for like the curly, the blowouty kind of look. I think it looks okay. I think it looks okay. Okay guys, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys on the other side. Bye. Ignore my hair because it is just braided, so I can take it out and it's gonna be all cute. But driving in London is no joke. Like it was supposed to take me like 52 minutes to get from Ealing to Southeast London, and it's taken just under 2 hours, and I'm still not there yet. This is crazy. No wonder why people do not drive in London. But to be fair, it's been a nice drive, but it's just way too long. Hey guys, so I've been in London for like maybe 4 days now, and I am just loving it. It is so vibrant, everyone's so nice, it's so clean. I'm in a place called Ealing Broadway, and yeah, I just love it so much, and life is just so good. And you know what's so funny? So I decided, and I'm not going to share too much about my dating life. I mean, at the minute it's non-existent, but yeah, ebbs and flows. And anywho, yeah, so I decided that I wanted to go on a date with someone. With that someone, I don't know who that would be, But I just decided to God, I was like, okay, I feel like, God, I want to go on a date. And then, yeah, met some dude out and about. He asked me on a date. And I was thinking about, do I want to do this? And I decided, yes, okay. And he was, I feel like I just need to be mindful of my phone in London still, actually. Yeah, and he was like lovely guy, but so indecisive and just kind of not choosing a time, not choosing where we want to go. And, you know, I felt like I was being flexible and just like, yeah, you know, like maybe we go in this area, but you can choose where specifically we go. And there was just like a lot of like messing around. And I think maybe the old me back in the day would have just been like, oh, it's okay, and still would have gone. But then the Cherie now was like, absolutely not. Like, my standards are much higher than that. You know, I kind of gave this a shot and you just been messing me around. And so I was like, yeah, I'm out. And then just did my own thing. And as soon as I stepped out of the house, went for a little stroll, and then met another person who then also asked me on a date. So it's just crazy. Like, the reason why I share that, and I'm not really going to share much about my dating life or anything like that, but, or maybe I will, who knows, if you guys are interested. Yeah, maybe not. But the reason why I share that is because when one door closes, another one opens. Literally, like, in my experience, it's always been like immediate. So don't allow people to take up the space that they don't deserve to take up, because when people take up space that they don't deserve to take up, then the door is closed for the right things to come through. So like, I'm big on this, like big on creating space, because if it's like trying to fill up a cup that is full, like you can't fit anything in the cup because it's already full. So you need to empty the cup with all of the bad water to make room for the good water to come in. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, because sometimes we hold on to things because we feel like maybe we can't do better, or we just don't. It's just like the unknowing, right? It's like, oh, if I let this go, what if another opportunity doesn't come? There's always another opportunity that is waiting for you to make space for it. And I've only ever experienced this in work, business opportunities, relationships, all of that stuff. Like, it's always been, as soon as I've created space and just like let whatever it is go, then there's always been something that's just been waiting for me. So yeah, I don't know if you know this resonates with anyone, but it was just so funny that literally happened. And I was saying to my uncle, I was like, yeah, this is just not worth my time, just messing me around. And then as soon as I like left the house, like within 5 minutes, someone approached me and was super lovely and respectful and asked me out for a drink. So it's just like, it was just super sweet. So yeah, and then he is consistent. And so let's see, I'm gonna go on a little juice. We're gonna go for a little juice with this person, and yeah, who knows? I think maybe it's just a nice connection for, you know, for 30 minutes or something, but who knows? Yeah, all right guys, see you in a bit. pulled the courage to sing at the jam session, which I'm proud of myself for. I was so nervous, and I was there a couple of weeks ago and really wanted to sing, but I was just too shy. I was too nervous. But today I did it, and I'm proud of myself, and I think it wasn't perfect, but I think that's just what a jam is, just to jam, and it doesn't need to be perfect. And so yeah, feeling proud of myself. And now I'm just heading back on this train. It's very like old train, so definitely a little bit doesn't feel the cleanest, but you know what, it is what it is, and I'll be home hopefully soon. Alright, peace guys. Hello guys, it is Saturday here in London and I'm on my way to my baby brother's baby shower. It is crazy, you know, when you think about your younger siblings, like to me he's always gonna be a baby, and now the baby is having a baby even though he's like 26. So yeah, I am heading to the baby shower. It's around an hour and a half away. Like everything in London is kind of far, but I'm super excited for that. And then I am gonna head to a festival. There are a bunch of festivals happening around London. I'm heading to King's Cross. Yesterday I went to their, I think it's called Sounds of Music or something like that, and they had the most incredible like reggae jazz, they called it posh reggae band, and it was amazing. And they had an open air theatre, and so it's on until like every day until Sunday. So I'm gonna head there again today. It's another band today, and gonna head back to Ealing because they have another music festival. So yeah, the day is full. I'm excited, spending a lot of time with family, so little brother, and then meeting both of my uncles for the music festival. So yeah, I'm happy. London is amazing, the weather is beautiful, and yeah, just amazing vibes. So I'll take you guys with me and show you a little bit about my day. All right, bye.